Shummet, get your ass up! Why? What's the point? Shummet, you're literally the captain of this ship, and for months now you've been sleeping and doing nothing. And now we're hurtling towards an asteroid. Ugh, fine. What should I do, Billy? What? You're the captain! Surely you'd know where the...
Alert! Alert! Come in, crew. What a flaming egg! Where's the complaint booth?
What complaint booth? Why do you care about that?
They ruptured my... No, wait. No, hold on. They caused a second rupture in my bowel.
Who the heck would be attacking us? Wait, Shummet, didn't you insult something a few videos ago?
Not really. I mean... Oh, you mean mispronouncing a series name. Well, I mean, anything will piss off Sonic lovers these days.
Shummet, look out! What the heck?
Hey, what's happening?
Not much.
So, you thought you could diss me, huh?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's not cool, buddy. Now I have to kill you because you're too slow.
Wait, I don't mean to hate you. Some of your games are really good and even classic.
That's what they all say. Prove it. Prove to me that, like all my fans, you will like something objectively bad just because I'm in it.
Your fans?
Don't push it, buddy. Don't push it.
Okay, to prevent myself from being horribly murdered and left to die by Sonic the Hedgehog, I'm going to review Sonic Adventure, the DX one, because I don't have a Dreamcast.
Whoa, you mean Sonic Inflation Adventure?
I know what that is. Okay, let's start this. Sonic the goddamn Hedgehog. What more can I say? Never before has there been a series that I've actually known as truly bad, with a few hidden gems in the crap, but I've still stuck true to and actually enjoyed bearing myself through some of the worst games in the series. And while I am in the group of people that believe the series to be overhated at this point, especially when people just go out of their way with an agenda to prove that a game sucks more than it really does, I do in fact believe the series to be one that, while surely not great, is still not bad. No more do I find this half view of the series coming through in Sonic Adventure DX, Director's Extreme! Oh, cut. I found myself really enjoying this game and finding it to be a really fun time, but I do know deep down that it's not that great. And to prove how bad my half view on the series is, that I actually like, as in not top 10 games, but I do actually like and enjoy Sonic 06, to the point of finishing it. So, yeah, take this video with a pinch. No, a mountain of salt. Okay? Now, as for which version of the game I'll be playing, you already know it's the DX port. But that really tells you nothing, as each DX port is different. One has classic Sonic games on it, one has better rendering, and one can be modded. Now, when I first got this game, I got it on PS3, so my nostalgia and happiness towards the better rendering of the PS3 version will be thrown out the window because we're playing the PC mod unmodded. So, Sonic Adventure. Never before have I seen opinions more tossed up than a salad on a single game, and for me to be in the middle is a pretty interesting experience. And though I do have half nostalgia for it, I'm going to try to bend my way through it and try to give my honest and true opinions in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Sonic Adventure was the first real 3D Sonic game released in 1998 and 1999 on the Sega Dreamcast, the most overrated console ever produced. Oh wow, had that one get in this script. Let me just edit. Yeah, there we perfect. The Sega Dreamcast, the best console ever produced to critical and fan acclaim. It introduced so much good stuff to the Sonic series and gaming in general. With Sonic Adventure creating an overarching story spanning 7 characters with 2 new ones to boot, and amazing vocal work done by Crush 40. Amazing voice acting done by the Sonic voice actors. Now this game is gonna blow Mario 64 out of the goddamn ocean. And then all the cracks start appearing. But I don't want to get into that here, it's still the introduction. So let's get into our first character in the game, Sonic the Fling-Flongin' Hedgehog.
Oh yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh no, what's this title screen? Oh, city. Neat.
Seems more like Shenmue or GTA 3 and Sonic go with the... Yes, floods? Oh, God, what the heck is... Waterman? Oh, yes, it's the music. Oh, yes, holy crap, this... Oh, my God. Oh, Tails? Yeah, there's Tails. I know him. Oh, Amy. Oh, God. No, not God. Gamma? Whoa. Knuckles? Big.
And Sonic Raindrop. Oh, Raindrop. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Hype.
Yeah. Sonic the Hedgehog. One of the best gaming mascots of all time, and one of the greatest classic franchises. His controls were snappy, fast, and really great in the 2D games. So what's it like here? Well, it works amazingly. Sonic's movement is fast, fluid, and really damn fun to use. The brand new, at the time, homing attack was implemented so well that it feels like it's always been a part of his moveset. The spin dash, while underutilized, is also here and back in its full awesome swing. It's essentially like sticking a turbo cheat on the game, and it feels bloody amazing to use. It's not stiff, and it doesn't fly from side to side. It moves at just the right speed, and it's probably the best implementation of the move in the whole modern series. Now, not only does Sonic have 2 new moves by default, but he also has another brand new move. This one called the Lightspeed Dash, and it's terrible. Sorry. To use the Lightspeed Dash, you have to hold down the spin attack button and gain light orbs until Light Sonic is active, and then release it. And you go really fast along a line of rings, or later in the game, one enemy. I found myself never using this outside of areas I had to, and found it really annoying when I did have to use it. But I guess that's excused because you literally only need it twice. Now that we've covered his controls, let's get on to the story itself. And it starts off really damn well. It begins with a cutscene showing these terribly voiced police officers. This is a trend in the game, by the way. So, anyway, these officers of the law see a waterman just standing there in the street, do a logical thing, and open fire on him. And of course, bullets don't hurt. Why did the bullets just drop? He is water, he can turn into a puddle. But now apparently this water is bulletproof. I don't know, maybe some weird non-Newtonian fluid, I don't know. If anyone can make sense of this, please tell me. It's genuinely puzzling. Or maybe it's just there to make him seem cool. Either way, it's pretty neat. And then Sonic says,
"Oh yeah, this is happening."
Yeah, this is happening.
You aren't Shadow, right? Why do you have a gun?
My associates nothing more.
alrighty then. Anyways, so this initiates the first boss, Chaos Zero. And while having a pretty fanfiction-y sounding name, this boss, like fanfiction, sucks a little bit. The camera locks on strangely and it's a bit janky and not too great of a first impression. Anyways, after he decides to once again piss me off by standing on top of poles, like isn't he water? What is the rules of this guy? So after dying, well, I say dying, but he dies about, I don't know, 10 or 11 times in this game. So then it cuts to Sonic randomly just doing the thing he always does. You guys remember in the classic games, there was 3 things Sonic always did. Run, jump, and lay in lounge chairs looking at women in bikinis. What? I have no other words than, nice. Real nice, Sonic. So then Sonic sees Tails flying, and I say flying, but really just, hover crashing. Tails then forgets he can fly and goes down with the plane. And now we enter Emerald Coast, and this level is bloody amazing. Pretty much everything good about this game is summed up here. You go fast, and I mean fast, there's classic and new enemies and secrets everywhere. The music changes 3 times and each track is a classic. The stage looks really good too, and the Orca escape is still one of my favorite scenes in the series. Alright, and I forgot to bring up the soundtrack. So let me start by saying, oh god, it's damn amazing. The funky beats, the grooving tones, and the really over-the-top vocal songs make this soundtrack one of my favorites of all time, and probably my 3rd favorite Sonic soundtrack overall. It's that good. Well, anyways, back to Emerald Coast. So we'll finish the stage and see Tails, and now I'm going to speed through the rest of Sonic's story because if I fanboy over it too much, this video would be 5 hours long.
Can't you praise me for 5 hours?
There's exaggeration. I can barely praise you for 5 minutes, Sonic.
You sound like you're having a good time, though.
Okay, fine. I might be having a good time here, but that doesn't mean you don't start sucking. We'll get to that later, buddy.
Say that again.
No.
Okay, back to the video, guys.
So now we move with Tails over to the amazing Mystic Ruins, which has a very strange backing song. Shummet! and we fight our second boss. This one is easy. You just run the circle and wait for him to dive crash and spam the crap out of homing attack. Now if you don't bug the AI like I did, then you just do the same thing 3 times. It's really not a good boss. Tails then says we need to get emeralds because Chaos gets stronger when he gets them. So, onto Windy Valley. See another brilliant stage. It's set in a tornado field set in the sky. It's a neat little stage that is made up of 3 little components, which one of them is actually set inside of the tornado, which is really cool. And yeah, 1 emerald down and a neat stage to go on top of it. Now onto Casinopolis, and it's probably the most annoying level of Sonic's story. I told you we were getting to the bad. So all you do is play a frustrating card game or slot game and try to get 400 rings or an amount around that. It's forgettable and annoying, and if you lose your rings, you have lost them all. And so it's one of the worst levels in the game, and watch out for it. And to make Casinopolis even better, Eggman takes both the emeralds we collected. So now on to our next level, Ice Cap. Wait, this one was in Sonic 3, and it was a hard time. Anyways, this level is interesting. It's not particularly good or particularly bad. The first platforming bit is a bit, it's pretty fun. Then you go to a snowboarding section, and I mean, it looks cool. That's it. It's boring. You can't die there. There's no threat. It's terrible controls. And this leads Ice Cap to be one of the mediocre levels in the game. Still a little bit fun though. Ice Cap then leads out to a mini-boss. I'm not sure what to call these fights because they lost 5 seconds. So all I'll say about this fight is...
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Now we move on to our second fight against...
Chaos, the god of destruction.
Oh, thank you. So this is Chaos 4, and he is bloody annoying. All he does is sit in the water and wait and send out completely annoying, dodgeable attacks. It takes 5 hits to kill him, and he takes a long time to change into a hittable position during his last few hits. It's not a fun boss at all, and it's really just an annoyance. It's not like Chaos Zero where it lasts a minute. This one lasts about 5 minutes, and has less fun in it. Oh, and standing on the lily pads, which I think is supposed to be the challenge, is not necessary, as you can just stand on water and jump, making the fight even easier. Okay, so after that, we get another terrible stage, and this one is just bloody annoying. It's sit in the bottom right and wait the game for 2 minutes, then it ends in failure, and this minigame is just a waste of time. I guess they were trying to recapture the magic of Sonic 2's Sky Chase and Wing Fortress, but they failed. It's not hard at all, it just sucks terribly, and so Sonic fails, because of course he does, and then gets shut down. Then on to Twinkle Park, and the stage is actually pretty damn good. Starts off with a traditional stage, then immediately after bumper cars, you go down the hill and bowling ball, and then we go to roller coaster. And so yeah, Twinkle Park is pretty fun. It's one of the better parts of the Sonic campaign. I also like the minigame unlocked after completing the stage, which is a fun bumper car ripoff of Mario Kart. It's basic and controls really well. And then for no apparent reason, Sonic decides it'll be just a fantastic idea to break into a building, and somehow that leads to Speed Highway! Oh yeah! This level is amazing. It's fast as goddamn hell. The neon lights hitting, the blasting music, the epic shots, the relaxing daytime section, it's like getting drunk. The build up at the start, then the explosive craziness, and then the slow relaxing part. But in this one, you don't throw up. I love Speed Highway, and it's probably the greatest example of how cool this game can be. It shows off Sonic's incredible speed, and it's fun as goddamn hell. Now, we have another plane section. It's the same deal as the last one, not fun, 3 minutes long, and boring as could be. This one ends with a boss, but you can kill it in 3 or 4 seconds if you just hit the button fast. So let's skip this and go on to the next stage, and it's like Ice Cap. It's decent, but not exactly good. The level starts with a very annoying part where you have to jump on rotating red pipes. Then you have to shoot rockets out of a cannon, and this part's okay, but a bit boring. I don't really find this stage very fun until the next section, where you have to run as fast as you can while avoiding suicide bombers and barrels or something. Now, it lasts a minute, but it's one of the best minutes in the game. Now onto the last part of the level, and it's terrible. You have to sluggishly climb across ladders while praying to Jesus that you don't get hit, as you fall all the way to the bottom. Now we rescue the animals, and it's on to another mini-boss. Once again, I can say this thing is... Now there's another fight against Chaos, this time with 6 emeralds in him. He's so close to perfect, and Sonic needs to destroy him now. This fight is pretty decent and it's probably the best Chaos fight in this campaign. You have to freeze him with these freezy bots and smash his body when it solidifies. It's a pretty hard boss and a good one at that. I do like this one actually. Now at the end, Sonic defeats Chaos and Eggman's plan is destroyed and Sonic is thrown off the airship into an ancient temple. Now, Lost World time. It's a hard stage, but it's pretty fun. It's set up like one continuous path, and I think it's a very great level. There's some puzzles with the wall panels and light mirrors, but it's nothing too serious. I think this level is probably the hardest in the game. That's completely fair. And this serpent section is probably the hardest part, and it's really cool. You have to raise the water level and hit switches in succession to unlock the door. It's not really a puzzle because the correct order of the switches is the order you find them in, but it's fun. So now Sonic finds the exit, learns of Chaos, and heads out into the jungle once again. And he comes across a horrid building in the middle of the jungle. The Final Egg, Sonic's final stage. Final Egg begins with an annoying puzzle that takes way too long to complete. Not a great way to start a level, but then it gets really good. It's all about dodging Eggman's most powerful weapons and infiltrating his secret base. This room's completely full of badniks, and there's elevators and chasms, and it all makes the level really difficult. Now, as you descend further into the base, there's this constant feeling of dread, as what's always around the corner is shrouded in mystery, as you catch glimpses of a lot of things to come. The cogs, wind tunnels, and air ducts are really fun parts of the level, and make it a really damn memorable one. Finally, Sonic reaches the end of his base, and Eggman pulls out his final weapon, his last stop. Sonic's journey is about to come to an end. Chaos is dead and Eggman is mad about it. This is the final boss of Sonic's story, Egg Viper. This epic 7-hit boss is frustrating. I really don't like the Egg Viper. So now it's time for my top 3 reasons why I hate Egg Viper. Number 1, get a load of this.
Get a load of this. Get a load of this. Get a load of this. Get a load of this. Get a load of this. Get a load of this. Get a load of this.
Number 2, see if you can make it through here, Sonic.
See if you can make it through here, Sonic. See if you can make it through here, Sonic.
He says this every time he attacks.
you can make
Every
it
line.
through here, Sonic.
Damn it, Ed Botnick. 3, he's really hard to kill. Normally, especially, the last 2 hits where you need to jump on fast-moving platforms and make a quick attack in his face, which is really hard to do. Hitboxes are terrible here. Now, after you've killed him, he will completely and unpredictably destroy a platform. And if you die to it, you die. You reset the boss and pray to God that you can get there again. So now, finally, Sonic defeats Eggman and his plan is thwarted. Sonic meets up with Tails again and decides to take another break. Also, this theme song is freaking awesome, and I'll give you a quick listen.
It doesn't matter what happens, I will never give up.
Yeah, sorry about that. I couldn't help myself. All the theme songs in this game are bloody awesome. Sonic's is probably my 4th favorite out of all of them, but as for his campaign, though it's hit or miss, the great controls and standout moments and stages bump it up to greatness. The cities and ruins aren't cryptic, and each location you go to makes sense in this. I don't particularly like the bosses, but that's not this game's strong suit anyways. But controlling Sonic is so fun, and I really like this campaign. There, okay, I reviewed your stupid party, a stupid game.
When did I say you could stop?
Well, you wanted me to prove that Sonic was stupid. I have.
Well, good.
No! I changed my... You gotta play this whole game.
Well, fine then. What were you gonna say originally, though?
Nothing. Please help me. I'm under control. What the hell? Your fantasies will never be quenched!
No, it can't be. You can't escape. Where are you? What have you?
Finish the review for your own sake!
Billy, Grampy, hurry it up, it's Sonic. Make him hurry it up.
But Shummet, get the hell out of here before I... No!
Hey, Shummet, Austin here. Thanks you for watching the first episode of my Shummet D series on Sonic Adventure. Now you may have noticed I've been dead for about a year now. And I've got a few reasons for that: medical, travel, school, whatever. So yeah, I'm planning on uploading at least once a month this year. Hopefully I can accomplish that. And yeah, thanks for sticking around and watching my stuff. So, Shummet, Austin out.